This is The Scene
on BBC Radio London
with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
Loving that one. Wretch 3-2 Mummy's Boy. An absolute banger. It was our record of the week last week. And this week, it's not, because we have a new one. It's not record of 2 weeks. But it definitely deserves another play today. My name's Aurie Styla. This is BBC Radio London, The Scene. I got my first guest in the building. She's a managing director of the dance group Steppaz. And she's here to let us know what's good. How you doing, Stacey McKnight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm all good.
That's what I like to hear.
Nice, nice. You're rocking like a Michael Jackson leathery kind of...
I was going for that.
Oh, it's
look
got
today.
the Cherokee kind of... yeah, I see it. You got the strings underneath it as well. I don't know if anyone here plays games, but you kind of like a Michelle from Tekken kind of flex there.
It?
Yeah, Google that later on. You'll understand what I'm talking about. So, managing director of a dance group called Steppaz. Tell us about Steppaz firstly.
Oh, so Steppaz, we are a street dance company. We also do drama as well, so I would say a performing arts academy.
Nice.
And we're based in Tottenham at Bernie Grant Arts Centre.
Hey.
Yes, we've been going for 6 years now. And we have over 140 young people that come through our doors. So
nice.
It's an amazing company.
Now, you started in dance yourself, right?
I did.
So, for you to be a dancer and then also to pass it on to young people, I mean, what made you say this is something I need to pass on?
Do you know what? When I growing up in the dance, it was my mum pushed me, and the confidence that I gained from that, I thought I need to pass that on to other young people around me. So yeah, that's why I started it up.
There's 140 of them as well.
Yeah,
that's
four branches.
That's okay, good. Not just all one time.
No, not one time.
That's a hectic classroom in one day.
Yeah, so we've got 4. So we're over in Tottenham at Bernie Grant. We're in Art Zone in Edmonton.
Okay.
We're in Camden over at the St Pancras Centre, and we're in Crouch End at the YMCA Haringey.
So mainly North London based.
Yes,
which
we are.
You're North Londoner yourself.
I am.
Edmonton.
I
I said clearly, I'm sorry to hear that, but I shouldn't really say that when I'm there. I said it off air, but...
Edmonton's not bad.
I'm playing. I don't know much. There. I'll be honest, I don't know much about North London. I know enough about North London to get by, but I'm a Northwest or West Londoner. That's me. And
love Northwest as well.
You better, because I'm from there. But it's a thing. North London for me was always, when you're younger, when you're trying to travel around, it was always hard to get to. You had to go into Central to come out again. Whereas if you lived in Northwest to get to West, you could just walk down, or it was just a simple bus that went through.
So that's why you was...
That's why I'm Northwest and West. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Crouch End and all of that was as far. And it's not even that far, really.
No, it's not.
When you drive, it's
not.
When you drive, it's calm. That's what the North Circular is for.
Yes, it is.
What kind of... You said street dance, but your background is ballet tap, modern...
Jazz.
Like jazz?
Yeah, but I did do street dance as well.
Okay.
So that was more of my early days. And then I went into the street dance afterwards, performing at like Hackney Empire and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Do you bring
I got the street dance in me?
Do you bring some of those styles into the dance group that you teach now? Obviously, Steppaz. Do they kind of get a feel of different dances like that too?
At the moment, I don't teach.
Okay.
So I have a choreographer that teaches, and she's more the hip hop side of things, the locking, popping, whacking, that kind of side.
Nice.
So,
whacking.
yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
Whacking.
What's that?
That's whacking.
I've never seen that before.
I'm gonna get you doing it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sitting right here, mate. You lot, mate. The aircon might be on for you lot. I'm baking in the studio, so I'm not trying to have no sweat patches on that camera.
Oh Lord.
I'm all good where I am. And besides, I want to show people up before you start trying to hire me to choreograph.
Yeah,
because I dance.
We need teachers, so you know.
Is it? You need more teachers? Well,
Yeah.
140 students. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we do.
I am not surprised.
We got a lot of students.
Anywhere they've been to perform, any milestone places that your kids have gone to and they've torn it down.
Well, we have just come off of a tour.
Nice.
It's a open air theatre show called Session.
Okay.
And we've been around the country. So Poole, Gloucester, Brighton, Bristol, National Theatre. That's the big one.
Yeah.
And Hull. So over 20 young people with a live band, an Afrobeats feel. It was kind of around sisterhood. And yeah, we've just been travelling, inspiring other young people around the country.
You're saying sisterhood, is it predominantly women in the group?
Yes, it is.
Or is it all women in the group?
No, it's not all.
Okay.
We've got one young boy.
Just of the 130, 40?
No.
Okay.
Just the 20 that I take on tour.
Okay.
Yes, we've got one young boy.
Okay.
He's holding it for the guys. But yeah.
Just one. So why not more? Why? Where's the brotherhood tour going?
Don't worry, it's coming soon.
Okay, that's cool. In this day and age, I mean, working with young kids, 140 of them, I'm only going to guess that some of them may come from certain backgrounds or groups that they're associated with outside of dance. That may not be positive influences in their life. Do you ever have to deal with things of that nature, and how do you?
Within the company, I would say I've kind of installed them and got them focused into doing what we do in the company. So I think most of our young people, they're okay, and I want to keep them within the company so they don't steer and go anywhere else. I'm a youth worker as well, so I see the other side. So any young people that I see there, I try and bring them in within my company, get them to come and start volunteering, start working with other young people. Because where I started at a theatre company called Haringey Shed. Okay. And there I was able to come through it, teach other young people, start the dance school there, and, you know, direct shows and everything. So I'm trying to do that for the other young people.
Nice. And I feel like with stuff like this needs to happen more often.
Yes.
When I was younger, there was dance groups around, loads of them, that we would go up against each other and stuff.
Little battles.
Yeah.
It was friendly battles.
Yeah. It wasn't like real beef at all.
And that's a good thing.
And exactly, because it allows you to realise that you can have competition, which can get heated, but at the end of it, you can all come together and say it was for the love of dance. Whereas now, I'm starting to see a lot of young kids have the same passion, but it's always geared towards negativity because there's nothing to channel it into.
Yes.
So there's no they say youth clubs being shut down and stuff, but there's minimal dance groups. There's what else we used to do as well. There's still football going on, but it tends to be with the aim of trying to get kids to grow to professionals rather than just enjoy bringing the kids together.
Let's just do this together.
So yeah, you're definitely, it's kind of even though it is a dance group which is based on performing arts, it was also a massive distraction from negativity.
Yes,
that some of these young kids.
So much more. I say it all the time. It's so much more than just dance. The kids are just building confidence, building relationships, meeting young people they probably would never meet ever, doing things they probably would never do. You know, coming out of Tottenham. So I always say it's more than just dance. We're a family. We experience things together. We come through things together, and we're doing amazing things.
That's nice. What's on the horizon to come that we can look out for to see?
So we should be touring again next year, fingers crossed. So we'll be around the country again. We've also got our end of term show coming up on the 7th of December. That will be at Bernie Grant Arts Centre, and it's also, we've kind of geared it around social media. So just kind of the impacts that social media have on young people. Is it positive? Is it negative? And what can happen through social media? See,
that's one of our topics a little later on we're going to discuss, because social media is such an influence on people. Young people more so, because they are so involved in it. They don't know a world without social media. Right. I mean, how long's Facebook been going? It must be about 14, 15 years. You've got toddlers that Facebook's always been there. Instagram after that, and Twitter as well. So they don't know what social.
They don't know anything else.
So yeah, it's great to see. It's great to know that there is at least that conversation happening. Amongst your group.
We definitely have to have that conversation, because I feel there's a lot of mental health issues within the young generation, where I would probably say some of social media kind of probably steers that and adds to it. So we definitely try and have those conversations about mental health, social media, and stuff like that.
With the young kids that you teach as well, or that are a part of the dance group. Yeah. Are there any that are looking to also continue on the work in terms of they want to teach afterwards? So it's almost like training them and then recruiting them afterwards.
Yep, I've got one in particular, or two in particular. My niece Paris and another young person called Crystal. And at the moment they're assistant choreographers. So they come to the classes, they assist the teacher, and they create routines for the shows. When the shows are on, they're literally running backstage, making sure everyone's okay, getting them on stage on time. And I know that, you know, they have a future within this. If it's not within Steppaz, I know they'll go out and do big and amazing things.
Nice. Okay, where can we see Steppaz next? Like, how do we firstly see where Steppaz is going to be next? Do you have a page, a social media?
We definitely do. So we're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We've got a YouTube channel as well. So it's STEPPAZS. That's where you could.
Okay, Steppaz.
Steppaz.
Where are you from, actually?
My parents?
Parents, yes.
Jamaican.
That's where the Steppaz comes from.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure that one out. I was thinking, you say Steppaz. Oh, that's where it comes from.
Yes, it does.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, in the building with me is the amazing Steppaz. Stacey.
That's all right.
I was going to say the amazing Steppaz. The amazing Stacey McKnight, managing director of the dance group Steppaz. And I just want to say well done again. 140 young people that are focusing on something positive. I have to give a clap for that because we need more things like that happening.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play a track right now. And also, we got another guest that's going to come into the building in just a little bit. I feel like Stacey should get up and dance to this track, really and truly. She's trying to get me to dance.
Now, let me take off my jacket.
Nah, you're not ready for dancing now. I'm going to play this track. You don't want to outdance me because
listen,
if I have to dance for the role of managing director, it's a wrap for you. I'm telling you. I'm playing.
Gosh.
This is Beyonce sent John a Wiz Kid, Brown Skin Girl. Let's press play.